Have you ever noticed how you can make progress, feel like you're on track, and then suddenly you're right back where you started? Same habits, same patterns, same results. Uh, It's not random. There's a reason that you keep falling back. And once you understand it, you can finally start moving forward for real. Welcome to the Mindset Lab, where we turn insight into action and patterns into progress. Now, if you're new here, I'm Coach Jose, and this channel is all about practical strategies to help you master your mindset, manage your energy, and perform at your best. And today we're exploring why change feels like two steps forward, one step back. And more important, how to break that cycle. So let's step into the lab. And let's start with what most people experience. You decide to make a change. Maybe it's a new habit, a new mindset, a new goal. And for a little while, you're doing great. But then something happens. You miss a day. You slip up. You lose momentum. And just like that, you're back into your old pattern. This isn't failure. It's simply a loop. You start strong, you slip, you judge yourself, you fall back into the old pattern. And then you restart again later. Look, it's not the slip that gets you, it's the story that you attach to it. So, why does this happen? Well, there are three main reasons you fall back into old patterns. First, your brain defaults to efficiency. Your brain's wired to conserve energy. Old patterns are just easier, faster, and they're automatic. New patterns, well, they take effort. So when your energy drops, your brain goes back to what's familiar. Number two, you haven't changed your identity yet. Now, look, this is a big one. If your identity is, I'm not consistent, I'm not disciplined, then even when you start to act differently, it doesn't feel like you. So eventually, you drift back to your default identity. And number three, your environment still supports the old pattern. Same triggers, same routines, same surroundings. If nothing around you changes, it's very easy to fall back into what's automatic. So let's talk about how to fix this, because this is where most people get it wrong. They try to go all in, make huge changes, big commitments, all or nothing. And that's exactly why it doesn't last. Here's the shift I need you to think about. You don't break patterns with intensity. You break them with consistency. And this leads us to the micro shift method. Now, this is one of the simplest ways to create lasting change. So step one, make it smaller than you think. So if your goal is that you want to work out for an hour, shrink it to, I just want to move for 5 minutes. Step two, remove friction. Make it easier to follow through. Lay things out ahead of time. Simplify the process. Reduce the decisions you need to make. Step three, focus on the reset, not perfection. Now, this one is the game changer. So, for example, you have an old pattern. I miss a day, I'm off track. The new pattern is, I missed a day, reset. And that one word, well, that changes everything. So remember that consistency isn't about never slipping. It's about how quickly you return. Now, let's tie this back to everything that we've been building so far. In week one, you identified the pattern prison. Week two, you learn to reset your state. Week three, you learn to rewrite your story. And here we are in week four. Now you're reinforcing a new pattern. And this is how real change happens. Not in one big moment, but in repeated small shifts. All right, so let's make this simple. You're trying to build a new habit. You miss a day. Your old response might be, I blew it, I'm done. Your new response is going to be, reset, let's go again. That's it. That's the difference between staying stuck and actually changing. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be persistent, because every time you reset, you weaken the old pattern and you strengthen the new one. All right? And if you've been following this series, you're starting to see how all of this fits together. Awareness, reset, rewrite, reinforce. And if you want to go deeper into how to build these patterns consistently, you can check out more in the link below. And if this helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's trying to make a change right now. And remember, it is what it is, but it becomes what you make it. So make it great.